How's it going? How is everyone doing on, what's today? Thursday. Of course, by the time you're watching this, it won't be Thursday, but at the time I'm filming this, it's Thursday. So we're almost to the weekend. Wasn't bad today. A bad day today. Weather was decent. Managed to get the mulch finished that I couldn't finish yesterday because of all the rain we had here in Ohio. But, yeah. Summer is quickly approaching, and I could not be happier. It's going to make for longer days, but I'll be okay. It makes for a better paycheck. And there's a lot of stuff around here, around the house, in particular outside, that I really want to try to tackle this summer. So I'm looking forward to getting started on. I've decided one of the big projects I'm going to do, it's not a huge project. I'm guessing that it'll probably take maybe, I'm thinking probably about $100, somewhere in there. But I think what I'm going to do, because right now around my flower beds and my landscape beds, in the front of the house and on the side of the house, because I live on a corner. I've got those little like plastic, they're like that long, and they got the little, I don't know, like pegs, but they, they're molded to where it looks like they have pegs that stick down in the ground, and then they have little things on each side of them that the peg from each one, because they got a peg on one side and then they don't on the other side, and they're meant to connect together, but they're real thin, just like plastic. They're made to look like stone. I mean, they're cheap. They are. That's why I got them to begin with, just so I have some edging. I didn't know how well they'd hold up. They hold. I mean, they've held up good. They still look decent, but because they're so like flimsy, over the winter, with the ground getting cold and everything, they get kind of pushed up and out, and then they just end up falling over. So I decided, I'm going to get rid of all them. I might take and just use them like out in my pond garden, maybe, or I might just throw them away. I don't know. But I think I'm actually going to use some pressure treated 2x4s to make like 10-inch stakes. And then 2x4s as a runner, and just make them to where they're like about 4 inches or so out of the ground. I mean, so they go down on the ground, so they don't have to worry about them coming out or anything, but they're like 4 inches off the ground. And then I can use and make like 5-inch pickets out of the big 6-foot cedar ones that I use for my big privacy fence. And I'll just make basically like a little 5-inch fence that will look identical to the privacy fence I put out back, and just do that around my flower beds out front. So that's one thing I want to do. Another thing I want to do is try to figure out why I have some receptacles outside, but they don't have any power. Hopefully I could figure that out and get power to them, because I'd like to install some low voltage lighting, because I got solar lights, but them, they're, again, the downside of solar lights is after a little while, the batteries from going down and recharging and going down and recharging, you just have to replace the batteries anyhow. So I'd rather just do the whole 9 yards and install low voltage lighting. Won't add much to the electric bill. No batteries to change. Anyway, rambling. Those are my two first things that I'd like to get accomplished. Along with, just rudimentary stuff, touching up the paint on the outside of the house, stuff like that, cleaning the windows, normal spring cleaning type stuff. But, all right, let's dive in, okay? Enough of me babbling. This is my Zobie Pop Culture Mystery Box This is a bi-monthly subscription box. I think I went in and canceled this. And I think when you cancel, they give you the option of either you can just cancel outright, or you can choose to get the next box that's coming up and then have it canceled after that. So I think that's what I did, and that's why I got this one, because I think it had either already just charged me for this one, or it was getting ready to, and I thought, I'll get one more and then I'll be done with it. I really like the Zobie box. They're a quality company. I'm just trying to cut back on some of the boxes and stuff that I'm getting as far as a subscription, where I have it, that monthly payment that I have to be ready for each month. So maybe temporary, down the road, I might decide to sign back up for it, or maybe I'll subscribe to maybe the horror one or something for just a change. But for now, I believe this is going to be my last box from Zobie, at least the pop culture one, for the foreseeable future. Now, I'll still be buying the Zobie Goes Metal box whenever they drop it. They only drop that every so often, so I'll keep an eye out when they drop one of those, obviously, because that's on a subscription box. So I'll go in and get that. But here we go. I believe it's supposed to have like 4 items in it. Normally a shirt. I want to say is it a print? Like a prop. And then the autograph or something. Or a pin. Maybe one of them a pin. All right. Here we go. Shirt, red. That's, you don't often see red. And we have Kinsella Stadium. Kinsella Stadium. 1989. There's corn. In the ball. If you build it, Kinsella Stadium. The only thing I can think of is Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come, but I don't think that's what this is. Kinsella Stadium. Corn, children of corn. I don't know. There should be a cheat sheet in here to let me know. It is what brand of shirt is this? I mean, it's a very nice. It's a nice thick shirt. Like, I can't really see. I mean, I can see a little bit of light coming through it, but overall, you can't really. Because some T-shirts you get, and like, if you hold them up, they almost look sheer because it's real thin material. This is actually a pretty heavy duty shirt. It is a Gildan. That would explain why. Gildan's a very good brand of shirt. The graphics on here are actually, I mean, you can feel them. So it's like a transfer, but it's not just like an iron-on transfer. I think this is like a transfer or an ink print that they actually like put into the. You can still feel it on the fabric, but I think it's actually in the fabric a little bit too, as opposed to like those ones, like if you just do like an iron-on transfer, you can really feel it, and then after just a couple of times washing it, it starts peeling and stuff. I don't think that will happen with that shirt. All right, okay, yes, here is the pin. Oh, this is I think this is from Major League. Says, is very bad to steal Jobu's rum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's from Major League, because that was the little totem that the one player had that he was always doing like voodoo or something with. This looks like it says this is the common out of 300. Pretty cool. It's not a franchise you see very often in a mystery box. Next, we have got a little hockey stick. Flying V. Ducks fly together, obviously from the Mighty Ducks. That is pretty cool. I like that. I will take this. I'll find some way to hang this up down in the sports bar somehow. So, I mean, it's actual wood. And like this here is actually like, it's not just printed on there, it's actually like etched into the wood and then painted. Or I guess they might actually be burnt into the wood, maybe? Maybe they had like a metal template that they heated up and just, burn it into, and that's why it's like that. Although I think you'd actually see, although if you look real close, I mean, it kind of looks like there's a little bit of, whether you can see it on camera or not, like right there on the F. See how if I turn it a little bit, you can see, like on the bottom edge of the F, it's like right here. It almost looks like it's burnt a little bit. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so last item should be the autograph, and then we'll have the cheat sheet in there. Alright, we got something stuck to it here. What is this? Like a little postcard. Greetings from Zobie. Welcome to the Zobie family. We greatly appreciate you. Well, I'm not. I've been with Zobie for a little while, but so that, I'm guessing that's probably something that I just threw in every box. All right, here we go. Autograph. It is JSA authenticated. I don't know which way's which. Let's go this way. Because the opening's here, so maybe this is the right way. Oh, no, not quite. Alright, yeah, that's from, what the hell is that from? That is the Tom Cruise, like, Show Me the Money, right? Is that? I'm pretty sure that's the movie it's from. I have no idea what that, well, obviously he's probably, I mean, that came out, what, like 20 years ago or something, so obviously he's probably an adult now, but I don't remember what his name is. But that's a pretty good autograph. I mean, I don't know what he did. Unfortunately, there's a lot of child actors that, do a number of things when they're young, but then as they get older, either by choice, they either decide that, they don't want to pursue acting anymore, and they want to go out and they get, maybe they become engineers, or they go to school and get, like, maybe they become a first responder or something like that. Other ones that want to keep going with acting, but then they just don't make it, as a teen or as an adult. And then of course there are a lot that stick with it, and as they grow up, they just continue their acting career. I'll have to look him up once I figure out what his name is and see what else he's done since then. Alright, so this is the Zobie Pop Culture for April 2023. Alright, we have got Jerry Maguire. That's what the name of the movie was. Jerry Maguire. So we had photo hand signed by Jonathan Lipnicki. And it looks like they had like 3 like common ones, and then they had this one up here that was rare, and it looks like it's signed by him, but then it's also inscribed with something. Alright, of course the pin was from Major League, designed by the incredible Corey Kaufman. Of course, I had the totem one, which was the common, out of 300. And then it looks like they had this one here that was limited to 100. And then we have the t-shirt. Hey, I was right. Field of Dreams. Exclusive t-shirt, Field of Dreams. Art by Ben Lawrence. And then the exclusive mini hockey stick from the Mighty Ducks. Zobie original. There we go. So that was kind of like a sports movie themed box. Not bad. I've actually seen all those movies. I enjoy them. Out of the four, I would probably say I probably enjoyed, just overall, I probably enjoyed Field of Dreams the most out of those four movies. After that, probably Major League, for its comedic value. Then probably the Mighty Ducks, and then probably last would be Jerry Maguire. Just because, I mean, Jerry Maguire I seen as more of just kind of like a straight like drama type thing. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong, but it just, out of those four, it was probably the one I enjoyed the least. I still enjoyed it, but not as much as the other. But overall, good box. Definitely worth value. I think this, like I said, it's bi-monthly. I want to say it was like $36 somewhere in there. It might be more like 40. I don't remember for sure. But overall, I mean, you're getting money because, I mean, the autograph alone. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know what else he's done since, but I mean, if he was to do a convention, you're going to pay $40 or $50 to get his autograph. So overall, I'm happy with the box. Like I said, I believe this is going to be my last one for a little while. I may come back to it, or I may come back in, because they do have a couple of different ones they offer as subscriptions. So I might, you know, instead of doing the pop culture one in the future, maybe I'll do the horror one or something like that. Alright, that's it. But by all means, make sure you go over to Zobie. It's shopzobie.com. Check out everything they have to offer. You'll also find information down below about my business, the Old Treasure Isle. I sell on Mercari, Poshmark, and eventually want to do live whatnot auctions once again. All depends on how many people I can start pulling in on whatnot, how many people follow me on there, and then it'll make it worth my while to do so. But yeah, check out Mercari, Poshmark. I'm sure you'll probably find something you want. I hope. Help support your small businessman. That would be me. The Old Treasure Isle. Okay. Also, obviously, if you're not a subscriber, why not? What the hell? It's not going to kill you. It's not going to hurt you. It'll help me. It doesn't cost anything. I mean, everybody loves something that's free, right? So, subscribe. Why not? You might find you're actually mildly entertained once in a while. Watching my goofy ass. But I hope so. I mean, that's one reason why I do this. I do it, one, because I enjoy it. You know, I have fun with it. Two, to introduce all of you to different mystery boxes and Funko and, you know, all the different stuff that I do. Three, to obviously try to promote my business some and bring in more sales and get more followers in my Mercari and Poshmark stores. Okay. But ultimately, at the end of the day, at the end of the videos, I'm not, I mean, as much as I like the more views the better, the more subscribers the better, so forth and so on. If I can put a smile on somebody's face, if I can give them just a few minutes to kind of escape from whatever might be going on, from the workday or some drama in life, or just to get their mind off of things and put a smile on their face, then that's great. That's what I want to do. So, subscribe, hit that all notification bell, and that way you'll be aware of when I do the next video, which I'll be doing right after I get done with this one, because I got another box sitting right here. All I'm going to say, it's from Disney. That's all I'm going to say. If you are a subscriber, I'm glad you came back. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. And outside of that, there's only one thing left to say. Y'all know what it is. Let's everybody say it together. Come on. Look out for yourself and everyone around you, because it makes it much easier for us all to have a better chance of staying safe and healthy. Mix it up just a little bit that time. All right. That's it. Come back for the next video. Disney Mystery Box.